Hello, boys and girls. Today we're going to be talking about what events can change the Earth's surface quickly. We learned about floods yesterday. We talked about how rain over time makes the same amount of change in 10 years that an active flood can make on land in 10 hours. Well, there are some other landforms that cause significant change to the land in a short period of time. I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you some of those things. But first, go get your science notebook and please fill in the focus question. And the focus question is, what events can change the Earth's surface quickly? I think all of you should know that you can write floods are one event that can change the Earth's surface quickly. You can write floods. We learned about that already. So hypothesis, I believe floods. What else can change Earth's surface quickly? I'm going to just put blank, blank, blank. I want you to come up with some ideas. Now I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you some slides, and we're going to talk about 4 different types of events that can affect Earth. So the first event that can affect the Earth is landslides. Please write down the word landslides. And a landslide occurs when rock material breaks away from either a mountain, a hill, a slope, and it moves from a high location to a low location, and it causes all of the dirt and the rock to fall down below it. You can see this in this and the picture on the left. It's even taken out the road. On the picture on the right, it's blocked the road with rocks and other debris. So landslides can occur after earthquakes, rain, drought, which is lack of rain, or volcanic activity. Now, landslides are different than mudslides. They're both made up of land and dirt, but mudslides occur when the ground has been saturated with water. Just like when we had our flood and the edge of the mountain kind of just broke away, that's what a mudslide would be like. When water is soaked the ground and then the ground lets go, and you see how in this picture that's all just mud that has gone down the middle of a neighborhood? These are mudslides, and when it goes down, it takes with it rocks, trees, and any other debris. Please make sure you've written down mudslides and you have an idea of what a mudslide is. The next event that we're going to talk about are volcanoes. And volcanoes are mountains of rock that have magma underneath them, and then the volcanoes can erupt, and that's when rock and ash and lava come to Earth. And so although volcanoes seem scary and they're violent, they also form new Earth. All of the Hawaiian Islands were formed by volcanic activity, and volcanoes are still building and creating new Earth as we speak today. So this is volcanoes. And the last one that we're going to talk about is an earthquake. And an earthquake also causes quick changes to the Earth's surface. It could either break them apart or it could build them up. Sometimes it causes landslides, sometimes it causes the rock material to move upwards, building cliffs and mountains. It just depends on the way that the plates are rubbing up against each other, which causes the debris to move. So these are 4 different events that causes the Earth's surface to change quickly. Now, what I'm going to have you do, your teacher should have linked a video to their Canvas page. You are going to watch a brief video about earthquakes, and then you will answer some responses about volcanoes based on what you have seen in your earthquake video. These are very interesting events. I'm sure your teachers could give you extra credit, or they'd be excited to see what you learned about any of these events if you want to look them up and find out additional information to share with your class.